Tobias. Hello everyone, welcome. Hey Lisa. Hey Gabriella.
Woman crying in the station, and I wish that there was something I could do, as the grief is rolling through her like a freight train, and I wonder why she feels so low and blue. If her daddy's gone, I tell her it gets harder. If her lover's gone, I tell her that she's free, as a bird that flies across the widest ocean, as the wind that does along the rolling sea. Everything's gonna be alright. People come and people go. Everything's gonna be alright, darling, don't you know? I say everything's gonna be okay. People come and people stay. Everything's gonna be okay, darling, don't you know? Oh, there in that wilderness, there's someone that will hold you through the night. And if you find that feeling in the darkness, it's something that'll lead you to the light. Sing along at home. Everything's gonna be alright. People come and people go. Everything's gonna be alright, darling, don't you know? Everything's gonna be alright. People come and people go. Everything's gonna be alright, darling, don't you know? I say everything's gonna be okay. People come and people stay. Everything's gonna be okay, darling, don't you know?
Thanks very much, guys. I hope you're keeping well out there. All my friends in America, I hope your family are doing all right. Obviously, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on there right now, and so we're sending strength and love and good wishes out to you guys. Hello to you in Namibia. Amazing. Fantastic. Marcia, hello to you. Thank you for your lovely comments. All you guys that don't know me, my name's Adam Holmes. I am a singer-songwriter, and I come from Edinburgh in Scotland, and I write songs and sing songs by myself and by other people. I've made dozens of albums, and if you want a deeper look into what I do, come and join my club. There's 570 of us in there, and we'd love to have you. It's a very positive place on the internet, full of wholesome creativity. If you love my music, Joanne, come join the club. Anyone who wants to join and support me, support my daughter, just send me a message saying club, and I'll send you a link to join. And this is a song by one of my favourites, Johnny Cash, and it was written by his good wife, June Carter. This one is called Ring of Fire.
into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Oh, the taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Oh, love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Thanks so much, everyone. Twicky, I hope I'm saying your name right, Twicky or Tweaky, I don't know which it is, but we would love to have you in the club. Let me send you a little message to join. If anyone's watching on YouTube, the way that you can join is by clicking the link in the top comment. On Instagram, I am not able to do that, so if you want to join my club, what you need to do, thank you, Tweaky, let me know which it is. Let me know if I'm saying it right when I say Tweaky. I'm going to guess it's Tweaky, that that's your name. On Instagram, I'm unable to send people direct links to join my club from the live. Dave Matthews, oh, love those guys, yeah, awesome. He actually is a fan of mine. I only discovered this recently, but that was a pretty cool moment. Tweaky? I want to say Tweaky. We're going to go with that. I'd like to sing another song for you guys. If anyone wants to join my club, just send me a message saying club, and I'll send you a link to join. How's everyone feeling tonight? Hope you guys are well. Let me know. Listening while you work. Well, I'm working while you listen. So if you appreciate what I do, come and join my club. Marcia, come and join the club. If you can send me a message, please, instead of a comment. Unfortunately, I'm unable to send you the link. The Roses in the Winter song is by Merle Haggard. I'll sing it for you if you would like. Hello, Huey. How you doing? It's good to see you. Just remember, guys, if you want to join the club, you have to message me a direct message saying club. Don't put it in the comments here, but send me a direct message. Or if you're watching on YouTube, just click the link in the top comment. Now you might know this one. This is an old folk song, and this one's called The Last Thing on My Mind.
anyone's ever lost someone that they loved, and you've parted ways, gone your own ways, this song's for you. It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning. In your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know it was the last thing on my mind. As we walk along, my thoughts are tumbling round and round, round and round. Underneath our feet, a subways are rumbling. Underground, underground. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Oh, I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know it was the last thing on my mind. If you guys are enjoying this live, if you think it's worth $1.50, come join my club. Send me a message saying club. You've got reasons aplenty for going. This I know, this I know. For the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Oh, I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know it was the last thing on my mind. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Oh, I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know it was the last thing on my mind. Bless you guys, thank you. Mary says, well, you all are helping me take sourdough bread out of the oven. Mary's that guy. Oh, bless you. Thinking of all you out there and all your different people that you think about when I sing songs like that. Isn't it interesting to think of all these different webs and all these different stories that we all have, and all the people and the parallel lives. I was doing a coaching call, not even a call, an in-person coaching session today. Hey Cassia, with Gabriella, and we were talking about that with one of her poems. We're working on one of her poems and just talking about how, isn't it crazy, all those parallel lives that we could have had. And that's certainly a song that makes me think about some of those. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys are staying warm. It's cold in Scotland, that's for sure. I'm going to sing another song for you now. And yeah, people always said to me I was an old soul, even when I was wee. If you guys appreciate this live, and you'd like access to hours and hours of content, I put my full albums inside of my club. There's hours and hours of content in there. We've got songwriting courses, documentaries, films, a WhatsApp chat group, a PDF of a book I wrote. Pretty consistently putting new content in there, including exclusive music, unreleased music, and my full album. So if you want the deep, deep depth of the iceberg, if what you're seeing on social media is often like the very, very tip of an iceberg. If you want to go a bit deeper and support me and support my daughter, if you think that this live is worth $1.50, then come join us in the club. How you can do that is if you are watching on Instagram, send me a message to my inbox saying club, and then I'll send you a link. I'll even send you a wee voice note saying hiya, saying thanks. And if you are on YouTube, then you can just click the link in the top comment and come and join us in the club. If you're traveling in the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderlands, remember me, the one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. If you go when the snowflakes fall, when the rivers freeze and summer ends, please see for me she wears a coat so warm to keep her from the howling wind. Please see for me that her hair's hanging down, it curls and falls on down her breast. Please see for me her hair's hanging down, for that's the way I remember her best. If you're traveling in the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderline, remember me, the one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you guys are well. How's everyone feeling tonight? Let me know. Louise, thanks very much for reaching out. Oof. I actually love Bob Dylan, but I know what you mean, Rebecca. He is a, I just love his character as an artist. Do you know what I mean? It's just his character is so amazing. Louise, thank you so much. I've just sent you a link to join the club. And Postman Pat. Ah, lovely, man. I remember Postman Pat. I don't know the song today. I'm going to sing one of my own songs. And this is a song that I wrote about creativity. And that's what we do inside the club. That's what I cover every single Sunday. I do a piece of long-form content where I talk about, I love that, brilliant but not perfect. Have I always played music? Yep. Hello, Marie in Ireland. Have I always played music? I have. I've always sung. My mum says she can remember me standing in a river singing when I was 3, which I don't even know why I was in a river, to be honest, but that's Scotland, I guess. Yeah, I've always played music, or it's just always been a little bit like eating dinner for me. It's just always been there, and I feel really lucky because if I didn't have somewhere positive to put my energy, I think my life would be very challenging. But having creativity, having music, having songs, and having that as a place to put things is such a positive place for me. So I really appreciate that in my life. It's always been a very good thing. That's a lot of what we talk about in the club. We talk about creativity. We talk about how to live a more fulfilling life, because the reality is buying a new piece of clothing or a fancy new car or eating some fancy meal is never going to give you the same feeling as making something. There's just a feeling when you make stuff that's just, nothing beats it, you know. You want a tea cake? I've got 4 left. They're going quick. Nelly, I just never know what you mean when you say, you know, I feel like I could be signing a contract to maybe go on some kind of experimental drug trial even. Who knows? I don't know. But it's good to see you. And Happy New Year. And Happy New Year, everyone. And creativity. Riri says creativity is a distraction from real world. Yep. I don't know, it's funny how we talk about the real world as if it's like I know my daughter started school, and I feel like for her it's tough, isn't it, to see her. You can't help but think they're trying to kind of like dampen her light a little bit in that environment. And it's a great school, I've no complaints, they're amazing, but do you know what I mean? It feels a wee bit like we go into these environments and suddenly it's like sit still, and then it just begins this kind of compression of the soul. And that's why I wrote my song. You know what, I'll sing it for you. I wrote a song for her. And this one's called Follow Her Anywhere. And I wrote it for my daughter Rosa. She's 6, and it's about her beautiful little spirit and how it's just such a enticing thing to be around that energy. A little kid's energy is fantastic. I love it. I love being around her energy. It's a song about that.
Oh, my love's a rebel, she moves with the wind. She comes like the winter, she goes like the spring. And she runs through this world, she's the rain to the sea. I'd follow her anywhere she wants to be. Her colours are clear as the church bell that chimes. She carries no money to pay for her crimes. And she laughs like she sees something no one else sees. I'd follow her anywhere she wants to be. And heaven hopes no one will cover her wings. God help the hand that tries pulling her strings. And love me, she ramble light-footed and free. I'd follow her anywhere she wants to be. Hey, heart, to steer any way that she feels. Over the mountains and under the sea, I'd follow her anywhere she wants to be.
Thanks everyone. I don't know. Oh, there's all the comments. Creativity Connection. Guys, come join my club. Those of you who are not in the club already. Okay, cheers, Mary. Anyone who wants to join my club, all you need to do is send me a message saying club. There's 570 of us in there, and if you like my music, if you appreciate my music, come join us. There's hours and hours of content. Hello, Tove in Sweden. What would you call your genre of music? I've just really started following. I think it's folk, but I think folk music is a genre that kind of expands to a lot of other genres. Like, I think rap music is folk music. I think blues is folk. I think reggae is folk. I think soul is folk. I think music of the people, music by the people, music for the people. I make people music, that's what I make. This next one is one that I wrote about creativity and what an amazing presence it is to have in your life. And this one's called She Belongs to Me. If you're enjoying the live and you think it's worth $1.50 and you want access to all of my content, including my albums and stuff, come join me in my club. Come join us in the club. It's not even my club. It's, you know, it's going arms and legs, and there's people doing a lot of very cool things in there, and it's a very small fee, but I didn't want to make it free, because everything I do is free. My albums are up for free. All the social media stuff is free. So I had to make it $1.50 so that there was a bit of a barrier of people that believe in art enough to pay $1.50 a month. So if that's you, if you're that kind of person, we'd love to have you in the club. Send me a message to my Instagram saying club, or if you're watching this on YouTube, just click the link in the top comment and you can join up. This one's called She Belongs to Me. She's travelled all the wide world over. She sailed the 7 seas. She takes no souvenirs to show you. She belongs to me. In lonely songs of desolation, in summer wild and free, she sparkles clearly as a diamond. She belongs to me. She belongs to me. She belongs to me. She sparkles clearly as a diamond. She belongs to me. And when I hear the summer laughing, turn around and she'll be there, with coloured patches on her jackets, flowers in her hair, and her breath is like a whisper on an endless sea. We go walking through the winter. She belongs to me. She belongs to me.
she belongs to me. We go walking through the winter. She belongs to me.
Thanks very much. Sarah's asking if I'm going to be doing any live shows in Edinburgh in April. I'm going to do a live show in Portobello, which is only 3 miles away from Edinburgh. So definitely keep an eye out for that. We'd love to see you there. The easiest way to keep tabs on what I'm doing is to join my club. My club is $1.50 a month to join, and I made it that amount because I wanted it to be as accessible as possible, but still to cost something, because I do think that art is worth something. I think my live show is worth £20. That's what I charge when I go out and do my gigs and play to anything between 50 and 100 and 200 plus people in Scotland. That's what I charge. And when I sit on Instagram, I'm busking really, because you guys don't know me. You're getting to know me. When I sit on Instagram or YouTube, I'm just doing my thing, and it's almost like you're passing by on the street. And I feel really blessed that some of you stay and enjoy the music. That's a beautiful thing. And if you think this live has been worth $1.50, please do make that extra step to send me a message saying, "Club, please don't just go away." At least say thanks, at least if you've enjoyed it. If it hasn't been your cup of tea, that's absolutely fine. But if you have enjoyed it and you can't afford $1.50 a month, I completely understand that. But please just send me a little message saying thanks if you have enjoyed the live. And if you can afford $1.50 and you want access to our whole community, full albums, WhatsApp group coaching, weekly episodes, hours and hours of content, loads of stuff. If you fancy getting all of that stuff for $1.50 a month and helping me keep doing what I'm doing and support my daughter and live a great life and help you live a great life too through creativity, if that sounds like a good deal, come join the club. If you're watching on Instagram and you want to join the club, just send me a little message saying club and I'll send you a link to join. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the top comment and come and join us in the club. And if you can't afford $1.50 a month and you've just really enjoyed the live, send me a wee message saying thanks. All right, guys, God bless you. Have a great night. Catch you soon. Cheers.